living above every living, living, He will give death to every living, living, there is nothing living that is like Allah. وَهُوَ الَّذِي فِي السَّمَاءِ إِلَهٌ وَفِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَهٌ. He is the ilah of this heaven, He is the ilah of this earth. This entire creation has to make sujood in front of Allah. This entire creation has to prostrate itself in front of Allah. One controller, one sustainer, one nourisher, one maker, one breaker. Abadi, utlubni, tajidni, in wajadtani, wajadta kulla shay. O my slave, search for me, look for your Allah, search for your Allah. In wajadtani, you will find me. In wajadtani, wajadta kulla shay. If you have found Allah, you have found everything. This heart is for Allah, the greatness of Allah, the majesty of Allah, the glory of Allah, everything but Allah has to come out of this heart. This whole mankind has to be introduced to who is Allah. Inna arsalnaka shahidaw wa mubashshiraw wa nadhira wa da'iyan ila Allah bi'idhnihi wa sirajan munira. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, verily we have sent you. We have sent you as a witness, as a giver of glad tidings, as a warner. وَدَاعِيًا إِلَى اللَّهِ. We have sent you as a caller to Allah. One person, introduce them to who is Allah. And he had to make his ummah do this also. Go from person to person, town to town, locality to locality, individual to individual, 10 to 10. And tell them who is Allah. So that in every direction the greatness of Allah resounds. Hazrat Maulana Yusuf rahmatullah alayhi used to say, हम इसलिए नहीं कहते कि अल्लाह के बड़ाई बयान करो, क्योंकि ये एक स्कीम है, जिसके जरिए से आप लोग को चिल्ले और तीन चिल्ले के लिए तैयार करेंगे. We are not saying to you that speak of the greatness of Allah, because this is some scheme or some plan by which you are going to get people ready to give chilla and three chilla. हम इसलिए कहते हैं कि अल्लाह के बड़ाई बयान करो, क्योंकि ये अल्लाह का हक है कि उसके तराना किया जाए. We are saying to you that speak of the greatness of Allah, because it is the right of Allah. It is the right of Allah that His praises should be sung. Makhluk ka zikr bimari hai bhai. To speak of the creation is a sickness. Dollars are doing, wealth is doing, rands is doing, look at their technology, look at their science, look at this, look at that. Ye bimari hai bhai. Sab makhluk hai. It is all creation. They can't do. It is not in their hands. Maulana Yusuf Rahmatullah used to say, until a blade of grass and an atom bomb is not equal in your eyes, till that time your iman is not made. Because like the blade of grass cannot harm or benefit you without the permission of Allah, the atom bomb also cannot benefit or harm you without the permission of Allah. Allah's qasam, 1 million atom bombs. 1 million atom bombs. And if Allah's decision of protection is there, it will not harm a hair on your head also. This was the invitation of every Nabi of Allah, to link this creation to Allah, to call to Allah, وَدَاعِيًا إِلَى اللَّهِ, as a caller, da'i unto Allah, inviter unto Allah, that each one has to tell the whole mankind, that by, O mankind, O people, listen, that in the heavens and in the earth, there is no one that is going to benefit you besides Allah. There is no one that is going to protect you besides Allah. There is no one that is going to give you respect besides Allah. There is no one that is going to give you honor besides Allah. There is no one that is giving you prosperity besides Allah. There is no one that is enabling you to see besides Allah. There is no one enabling you to hear besides Allah. There is no one that is enabling you to speak besides Allah. Food cannot be digested without the order of Allah. You will not be able to eat without the order of Allah. Wars cannot be fought without the permission of Allah. Peace cannot be found without the permission of Allah. Love will not abound without the permission of Allah. Hatred will not be found without the permission of Allah. Day will not come without the permission of Allah. Night will not come without the permission of Allah. The sun will not rise without the permission of Allah. The moon will not come out at night without the permission of Allah. Crops will not grow without the permission of Allah. Trees will not come forth without the permission of Allah. Those trees will not give fruit without the permission permission of Allah. Those fruit will not have sweetness in them without the permission of Allah. أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. Look around you. In every direction it is only Allah. It is only Allah. So much we have to invite, so much we have to speak, so much we have to negate everything besides Allah, that in every vein in our bodies, in every drop of blood is the love of Allah. That I belong to Allah. My life is for Allah. My wealth is for Allah. My strength is for Allah. My energy is for Allah. All the harm, all the sickness, all the lies, all the cheating, all the deceit, all the riba, all the benamazis, all the maladies of society that are taking place, the root cause of each and every wrong, my respected brothers, is humne Allah ko nahi pehchana. That we have not recognized who is Allah. This was the bunyadi foundation effort of every Nabi of Allah, to introduce one person, that who is Allah. So that Allah's greatness, Allah's majesty, Allah's glory comes into this heart. Hadith Qudsi, Allah Ta'ala says, my greatness, my majesty, my glory is such that the 7 heavens and the 7 earths cannot contain. But I have created the capacity in the heart of a mu'min that this heart can contain. This heart has to become the arsh of Allah. Everything for Allah. Utlubni, tajidni, in wajadtani, wajadta kulla shay. If you have found me, you have found everything. Wa in futtani, fataka kullu shay. And oh my slave, if you have lost me, if Allah is not in your life, if your dressing is not for Allah, if you're living with your wife and children is not for Allah, if your business is not motivated, that is my Allah please, if your 24-hour daily life, you don't have Allah in front of you, futtani, you have lost me, fataka kullu shay, you have lost everything. All these maladies, humne Allah ko nahi pehchana. That is why our namaz today is not namaz. Our zikr is not zikr. Our tilawat is not tilawat. Our amal, our ibadat is not ibadat. Our business is not business. Our nikah is not nikah. Why? Because we have not recognized who is Allah. When sin will prevail, when zina will become arm, when the flagrant violation of the orders of Allah will take place openly, then Allah doesn't send down some parchi. No malaika is sent down to stand on the various streets and to stand on the various roads with the announcement that, O Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you are gone off the track. There's too much zina. There's too much gambling. There's too much disobedience of Allah. You have made this dunya your object and you have forgotten about the deen of Allah. No angel comes down with an announcement. No caller calls out from the heavens that Allah is angry with you. But the conditions are turned against us. Robbery, looting, murder, massacre on a mass scale. These are there so that our eyes open. Allah doesn't send down a piece of paper that you are gone too far away. Inni idha uti'tu raditu wa idha raditu baraktu wa laysa li barakati nihaya. Allah says, when I am obeyed, then I become happy. And when I become happy, I send the one who has corrected his relationship with Allah, Allah will correct his relationship with the entire creation. Ye sabse bari bimari hai bhai. This is the greatest sickness, this is the greatest malady, whether it's a namazi or whether it's a benamazi. No matter who it may be, the sickness that has taken each and every one of us is that if the asbab and the means are there, then we have itminan that I can do my work. The fikr to bring Allah with us is not there. Even the namazi also. My pocket is full, my work can get done. When I have asked and cried in front of Allah, there is no itminan, there is no contentment that my work will get done. This sickness and this malady, every Nabi of Allah came to take out of the ummah. That la ilaha illallah, it is not your wealth, it's not governments, it's not armies, it's not technologies, it is Allah that is doing. Please your Allah, your dunya is made, your qabr is made, your akhirat is made. We hear that elan. So many times we've heard it. That sometimes now, even while the poor brother is giving it halfway, we wake up and start walking away. We don't even have this much adab, at least to hear him out. But that is the root. Listen, my success, your success, my safety, your safety, my security, your security, my peace of mind, your peace of mind, my prosperity, your prosperity, and the whole mankind's safety, security, prosperity, peace of mind, whether in this world, or whether in the qabr, or whether in the everlasting life of the hereafter, lies in one and one thing only: obey Allah. Obey Allah. Make sujood in front of Allah. Let Allah become matloob. Let Allah become maqsood. Allah has to become the goal. Allah has to become the direction. This entire creation is in sujood in front of Allah.